Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man. Hang on, let me just unpause. Okay, what's wrong with the sound? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're gonna fight him, so let's get our guts, let's get our super arm ready. Here he is. 2 hits will instantly kill Cuts Man, but just in case you miss, see, half a hit, second hit, boom, dead. But in case you miss him, the rocks don't reappear, but you can still fight him with your arm cannon. No big deal, just fight him with the arm cannon. By the way, apparently Mega Man's weapon is called the arm cannon, or the pea shooter, if you look at the... Because if you, to select your weapon, you go to... You select the letter P on the menu, on the item screen for some reason. Yes, so I guess I hear few people call it the pea shooter. And what's this I hear? Journey Faithfully? Yeah, the songs are similar. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Well, but yeah, Elec Man stage sounds like Journey's Faithfully. How about that? So we got the rolling cutter, which is what I'm using right now, and it makes this stage a bit easier because we can get rid of this guy, and I can actually take down these 2 guys with just 1 rolling cutter. Since the rolling cutter comes back to you, it's like a blade / boomerang. I mean, yeah, it's a good weapon, but it doesn't fly straight forward, obviously. And oh, I should actually fight them this way. It's easier to fight them with the rolling cutter than it is with the regular arm cannon. Like, I'll show you what it's like fighting the arm cannon with the arm cannon. Like, oh, they're shooting at you and it's a little hard. I made it safely though there, but alright, I don't know if I want to go left, because going left refills your health, but refills your... You have some refill energy. Yeah, that's what it is. See how it changes color to whatever weapon I have on me? So yeah, those things are, like item refills. Weapon refills. It refills your weapon. Oh, come on. Wow, I'm being an idiot. I need to pay attention. Don't worry, if you're actually paying attention, you won't do what I'm doing here. You gotta keep stepping along these bricks. It's no big deal. I don't know what I was doing. Just wasn't really paying attention. Okay. I'm just slipping around, aren't I? Alright. I wouldn't recommend you go for that weapon. Because, I mean, it's hard getting out of that pit. And you'll most likely fall and die, so like, what was the point of getting the weapon? You fell and you died anyway. Oh, well, okay, maybe this... You can't throw another rolling cutter until it comes back to you, so when enemies come on both sides, it's kind of hard to deal with that. And then they go off screen, they disappear entirely, and ooh, I want that, but sadly I can't get it. Okay, but don't go get too cocky with the weapons, because remember, you have to save some weapon energy for the boss fight, unless you think you can do Elec Man without taking any damage with the regular pea shooter, or, well, arm cannon. Yeah, I know it's called the Mega Buster, but that's actually not until Mega Man 4, where the Mega Buster is actually what allows him to charge his arm cannon. So yeah, the Mega Buster isn't really called the Mega Buster until you charge... Until he can charge his attacks, which only starts in Mega Man 4. Anyway, get the Guts Man arm. You see that weird item? You're gonna get Guts Man's weapon to get it. Do not miss this weapon. You see how I have a bar next to me to my health now? It allows you to create platforms. Although they flicker a lot. This game has a lot of sprite flickering. Not as much as in Mega Man 2, though. But yeah, this game does have a bad case of sprite flickering. So if you see any random flashes on the screen, that's just the game. Like, you see how my health bar is kind of flashing whenever that electric comes on. I don't know. Some stuff triggers sprite flickering. I'm not sure which does. It's kind of random, really. But yeah, this game has a little case of sprite flickering, but it's still an outstanding game, regardless. And if you haven't played it yet, what are you doing? Play it. Well, if you need help, you can either look up a guide or watch my playthrough on how to beat Mega Man. Because, like, you know, you have to know which... You could experiment on your own and figure out which... Alright, not gonna deal with you anymore because I got platforms. Oh, ooh, he almost got me there, but... Total troll moment right there. I hate those guys, though. They take a lot of health away. I think in Mega Man Powered Up, which I wish I had, it's for PSP only, and I don't have one. And there's no way I'm getting a PSP just so I can play Mega Man Powered Up, because that's like the only game I want for PSP. But yeah, Mega Man Powered Up, it's like a remake of this game, and it has like new features and all that, and it has other stuff. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Am I gonna have enough health to fight him? Because Elec Man can kill you in 3 shots of his Elec beam. He is that powerful. But if you can kill him quick enough, he may not even hit you once. But let's not keep our hopes up too high. So let's quickly blast at him. 2 hit. You can hit him twice with 1 rolling cutter because it comes back at him. Hit him once, and then it comes back to stab him in the back. And then you hit him the last time. Okay, we did that without taking any damage. And you really don't want to, because we're going to have to fight these bosses again later on. Get more on that later. Alright, now we're going to go to Iceman. Or this is where you might have a brain fart. Fireman and Iceman. Well, I don't think fire would be weak to electricity, so Elec must go to ice. Fireman and Iceman, they can't be weak against each other. I mean, ice could freeze fire, but can fire melt ice? Well, I mean, sure, in real life, but I mean, both, you can't have 2 bosses who are weak against each other, so electricity apparently is hot. Call me an idiot, like a huge idiot, but I seriously kid you not, I did not know that electricity was hot. I knew it was dangerous and it could shock you, but I had no idea electricity was hot. Wow, that makes me hate electricity only that much more, because I hate anything doing with heat. Well, I mean, yeah, I like warm summer days, but I don't like anything painful that has to do with heat. And definitely, most importantly, I do not like anything that has to do with death caused by anything by heat. Yeah, please, let's just stop talking about that. We're in an ice level for Pete's sake, so let's just think about the ice. Yeah, Mega Man is a robot, by the way. And, wow, Mega Man, congratulations, you're the first robot I've seen go underwater. Well, I'm sure there's more, like, I forgot. I think there's, like, some enemies in Sonic. Yeah, there's some Sonic enemies, but still, Mega Man's, like, a main character. Alright, I guess I'll just use electricity instead of, like, having to use my rolling cutter on this guy. I'll get the magnet beam out. Yeah, that's what it's called, the magnet beam, by the way. Yeah, these disappearing blocks are a pain. And they're not going away for any Mega Man games. They're like in every single one, practically. But you can memorize the pattern, but sometimes they're a little too dangerous. Oh, ooh, messed up the pattern, sorry. Oh, no, it's gonna disappear. You could use the magnet beam to, like, cheese this part of the stage, but we're saving it up for the part right after this. If you played Mega Man before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate this part of Iceman stage. This part right here, we got moving platforms that hardly ever go where you want them to, and they shoot stuff at the side of their head. This platforming down there is a lot harder than it looks. And it's even hard with the magnet. Wow. Did that just happen? Yeah, it did. Oh. Oh, okay. Get your act together. No. Now I'm stuck dodging this thing, waiting for it to come back. Instead, every time the block appears, okay, that's one way I can use is the purr sound effect. So yeah, forget it, I'm using Magnet Beam here. I'm not going to deal with this twice. I just want to make sure I have enough to use here. And these disappear faster than you think, so you don't think you're going to be going just standing on these forever. They do have a time limit for how long they stay on screen. And these penguins flying at you, if you get knocked back, that means you have less time to get off the magnet beam before it... Darn, I wanted that life. Oh, we're going to have full health, and we have the Elec beam on us, so... Fighting Iceman shouldn't be a real problem. Because we have the Elec beam, which can kill him in 3 shots, just like it could kill us in 3. Alright. Again, troll this guy by using our magnet beam. No, we're all out. Okay, it's the first time I really ran out of a weapon in Mega Man for a while. Well, in this playthrough. Alright, we'll just pull our electric beam early. After all, we're at the end of the stage. How much could it matter that we have it, that we're using it now? Alright, we got penguins. You could jump over them, or you could keep shooting at them. Besides, they leave items behind. There's a good opportunity to, like, score some lives. Like, just keep staying there and, like, get some items, health, and all that. Alright, just keep shooting away. Don't worry about his attack pattern. By the time you kill him, it shouldn't come to you. Just try to jump over it here. 3 shots. Iceman is dead. Moving on to Fireman. Now, so far the let's see, weaknesses for the bosses. It seems to go in a good order. It seems to go straightforward. The order for to fight the robots is pretty straightforward. You almost practically go in a complete circle on the stage select screen, but nah, it's not. Later on, it's a little more complicated, and later on, it really depends on, like, yeah, there's to some extent, there's a certain order of fighting the bosses you want to follow. But really, after this game, it's not so straightforward, and pretty much later on, like Mega Man 2 and so on, there are some parts of the, like, there's an overall way to order you should fight the bosses, but really, there are some parts later on where it's pretty much up to the player, like, which order they want to fight the bosses as. Like in Mega Man 3, it's like, okay, it's not all 8 robots are, well, yeah, all 8 robots have a weakness, but it's not like all 8 robots, by the way, you can freeze these fire things coming out of the ground, but it's not like all 8 robots are like in, like, each one is weak against, never mind, it's hard to, right. There are 3 robots that are weak against all 3 of those robots' weapons, while the others are, like, weak against their own, so, like, it's not like a straightforward cycle of which robots to fight. Sometimes it all depends on the player, who they want to take on first. I usually don't do this, but I'm thinking of using the magnet beam here, because I really don't want to deal with this. We're running out of time on the video, and I want to get as far as I... Oh, well. Game over. Well, I guess we'll just cut it here, then. Might as well. I'll come back to... Next part, well, I'll come back to where I was before I died. So, see you next part.